Bel Air, Los Angeles, a location we always come back to tour some of the most exquisite properties in the entire city. And this one is no exception. Situated over a 1.6 acre lot, this newly constructed modern estate is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to show you inside. Let's go have a look. This house consists of 3 levels. We're currently on the 2nd floor. We have this amazing seating area, kitchen on the back, and this level also features that incredible infinity edge pool. Now, down below us on the 1st floor, we have all the amenities, incredible patio, and some of the guest suites. And lastly, on the top floor, which is the 3rd floor, we have the carport and the 5-car garage on the left wing, 2 guest suites and the primary bedroom suite on the right wing. Now, I wanted to mention the layout of this property so that throughout the tour, you know exactly where we are. Specs of this home, we have 9 bedrooms, 10 full, 3 half baths, approximately 20,000 square feet of interior space, on the market for $68 million. And I want to give big thanks to the listing agents, Sally, Levik, Anita, Tomer, and Chantel for making this tour possible. And now, let's start our tour with the exterior. House looks very deceiving from the street level because it's built on a hillside, meaning this section here is the top floor, and below that we have 2 more levels. I love the futuristic lines here. If you look at the roof, you'll see these curved beams above the structure, and we're gonna see these beams throughout the property as well. Now, another detail I wanna point out here is the metal siding. They're installed in different sizes and patterns, and to tie this exterior look, they also have these openings with strip lighting underneath. That way they can light up the facade, but at the same time give this house a very distinct look. And coming this way, walkway takes you to the entry of this home. Really nice water feature on our left-hand side. Beautiful modern lines. And coming here, we have this living wall framed with this LED strip lighting. You can see the glass panels, curved roof beams, just a stunning home. Now, this pedestrian gate opens up to a landing, water feature looking over these breathtaking views. Massive pivot door is on my right-hand side, but before we go in, I want to talk about this section. This door right here opens up to an internal staircase that goes down to the 2nd floor because this section houses the 5-car garage and the carport. These views are insane, and the fact that you get these views from your garages are just crazy. You just open up these doors, you have a carport also. It's a pretty cool space. Although this section feels detached, it's technically attached to the property. That's why they have a dedicated staircase right there. Going this way, Mikey, stay right there. Look at this pivot door. This is incredible, right?
This might be one of the biggest pivot doors we've ever seen, and we have seen some big pivot doors.
Without a doubt. And come on in. This hallway takes you to the 2 guest suites and the primary bedroom, which we're going to cover later. And the way they designed this house, they took advantage of the roof lines and they placed this massive skylight to bring natural light from the back side of the home. Now, lastly, we have the staircase here, gorgeous chandelier, incredible views. Now, let's go to the 2nd floor. This spiral staircase is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna take my time to talk about its details. It's fabricated out of steel and aluminum. It is fully suspended, meaning it doesn't have any columns below it running to the 1st floor. It connects the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor, and it's essentially this massive steel structure that cantilevers and wood threads, curved lines, all this natural light coming in. It is definitely the focal point or the center point of this home, especially for the entry. Now, coming this way, I want to take everybody to this wing. This is where we have the seating areas, lounges. Our views are fantastic. All curated furniture. Space looks incredible. And this is where we have the first seating area, floating fireplace. This fireplace is mounted to the ceiling and to the floor, and basically the center section is all open and glass, so you can enjoy it from both sides. Then we have another seating area here. I mean, look at the furniture arrangement. It's perfect for parties. You can just have your friends here, conversate, enjoy your time, use your bar, which is next to the seating area. And Mikey, can we get a close-up? We got to talk about this beautiful island. Look how they fabricated the marble slabs to create this design. We have the same continuing arches here, another section on this side with backlighting. Stone looks beautiful. Then on the other side, we have this Korean wall with a contour design, and you have your shelf here with backlighting, all these textures, your sink. This is beautiful.
Yeah, just the volume of this space alone is incredible. I could easily imagine having 100 people fit in here super easily.
I mean, each one of these seating areas feel like a formal living room.
Yeah,
you know, they're
exactly.
so open. We get great light, and welcome to the kitchen. This kitchen is absolutely stunning. Polyform cabinetry, massive island, dark countertops, and on the back we have more of the lighter tones. This is your first sink, and let's see. I believe this is the first dishwasher. Then you have 3 Gaggenau gas stoves, griddle on this side, and I really like this detail where they recess in the knobs to the cabinetry so it looks very sleek and cohesive. Just stunning.
Yeah, I really like dark kitchens as well. Something about black and wood tones together looks really, really good.
Beautiful contrast, these slim profile countertops. Then you have these open shelves. In fact, I'm gonna show this old polyform.
What is that?
Little shelves.
What do you put in there?
Whatever you want, your spices, you can change the configuration, you can add more, you can stack them inside. It's different. I don't think we've seen this accessory or this feature before in a kitchen.
Yeah, I'm all about kitchen organization, and the fact that I didn't know what those were shows I don't think we've seen that before.
And then you have rest of your cabinetry here, massive sink. I believe, I keep opening the wrong ones. That's the trash bin, and this is the dishwasher right here. Some glass uppers, and coming to this section, we have the paneled freezer, fridge, and more Gaggenau built-in appliances, 2 ovens, espresso maker. And Mikey, why don't you stay there, because I want to show the backside of this kitchen. Before we go there, we have a powder bathroom here with a pedestal sink. And now, Mikey, jump to the other side. We have a chef's galley here located behind the main kitchen. Again, it's all polyform. You have a sink, Miele gas cooktop, all these base cabinets and uppers, and you have some Gaggenau built-ins here. Great space that complements the main kitchen. Now, coming to this side, we have a breakfast nook. This marble polyform table looks absolutely gorgeous. You have a chandelier above, and if this dining area is not enough for you, right on the other side we have the formal dining room. By the way, this house gets so much natural light, I have to put my sunglasses on. Look how bright it is right now. We're in the formal living room.
Yeah, it's incredible. All the windows have this subtle tint on it as well. So I don't know if it's polarized or what, but it does a really good job of kind of shielding the light.
I mean, I just love it. This house has so much life in it, you know?
Yeah.
Welcome to the formal dining room. Look how exquisite these chairs are. Gorgeous chandelier above. You have this corner opening, your infinity edge pool, amazing views of the canyons. In fact, if you look closely, you can see all the way to the ocean. Just stunning. And lastly, let's talk about the seating area here. L-shaped couch, 2 leather chairs, coffee tables. This is a beautiful seating area. And to create some separation between this seating area and the other seating area on the other side, they built this open bookshelf. But you can see these exposed steel columns on each side. Then they fabricated the shelves, and then they put these wood slats to kind of give more depth to this design element. It looks beautiful, looks very contemporary, complements the house well. And I gotta say, second floor or the main floor of this house looks absolutely gorgeous. Stunning.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's just an expansive, massive, wide open space. It's incredible.
Couldn't agree more, and I think the development team here did a fantastic job. Wait till you see the primary bedroom, wait till you see the amenities, and we're gonna look at these views now next. Follow me this way. Outdoor kitchen, just like the rest of the home, very contemporary. You have your grills, sink, these butcher block countertops, and a lot of times the outdoor kitchens that we see are good, but there's nothing interesting to them. You know, it's just like nice countertop, you have your grills.
Style or design.
This one is like a little, I don't know, it's like a exquisite piece of furniture. It happens to be an outdoor kitchen though. Look at these views. I'm walking on the patio. We have the floating tile design here, which means elevation is perfectly seamless. Your motorized sliding glass doors open up and you have that amazing indoor-outdoor flow. Your dining table here, seating for 8. Even the table is so exquisite. Then you look to this side, you have your lounging chairs. They match the table, and then your infinity edge pool. This pool is the focal point of the entire property, in my opinion. These are fantastic. It cantilevers over, PebbleTech finish. We have the steps here, hot tub on this side, water feature, walkway taking you down to the lower level patio, art piece here. This is really nice.
Yeah, I love this pool. I love the edge of it and how it kind of gives just this illusion of falling off this cliff into the canyon. It looks really cool.
It reminds me of the property that we toured in Lake Como.
Villa Peduzzi, that's right.
Yeah, remember the Infinity Edge pool there?
One of my favorite Infinity Edge pools ever. If y'all haven't seen that, you should check it out.
You should check it out.
For sure.
And yeah, scenery here is absolutely amazing. And I want to mention one more thing. I know we talked about house being situated on a hillside. This entire pool sits on caissons, these concrete caissons. In fact, both for the pool and the house, they placed over 100 concrete caissons to stabilize the lot here and to build this incredible structure. That's so much money, effort, energy going into a single home. But at the end, you get to live like this. How incredible is that?
It's insane. The way this house is built on the hill, when I was looking at it from the drone, it looks crazy, you know?
It looks so deceiving from the street level. All you see is the single story.
Yeah.
But then once you go in, you're basically taking advantage of the entire hillside, and you can just put walls of glass. That way every single bedroom looks at these amazing views. Now, I want to take everybody back to the staircase so we can continue our tour with the library. Another beautiful seating area, wall panelings, gorgeous light fixtures. Even the chair here is so tasteful. Then you have this small bookshelf divider wall design to give some separation to the seating area. Fireplace, great light coming in. Even this space is so cozy. Look at all the accessories and details. Look at this coffee table here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I would be totally happy with this as my living room. This is very nice, very tasteful.
I totally hear you.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue this way. So we have the foyer here. There's actually a staircase coming down from the 3rd floor, and we have another staircase going down to the 1st floor. This glass door opens up to the 2nd powder bathroom on this level. And you have this beautiful table here, walls of glass bringing natural light, amazing views. And then on this wing, we have another seating area. Again, L-shaped couch, coffee table, these blue ottomans with diamond pattern stitching, TV, some open shelves, leather chairs. There are so many lounges and seating areas in this house. It blows my mind away. I think there are like 8 or 9 plus.
Just how wide open the spaces are as well. I feel like this is a perfect like entertaining home for parties and events, you know?
Absolutely, and because it's built on a hillside and the way it's been designed, every single room, every single hallway gets to enjoy these incredible views too. All right, back here, that's another staircase, and coming this way, we have the first guest suite. King size bed right in the center. Then we have these wood slats pushing the bed more to the center of the room. That way you have this walkway that can take you to your walk-in closet, water closet, or your bathroom. Again, we keep talking about the natural light coming into this house, but if you want to block it off, you have automatic shades throughout the bedrooms and the common spaces. All these glass walls and windows are Fleetwood, and some of them are actually motorized. And yeah, this is a great bedroom. This is first out of the 9 that we're gonna tour. How crazy is that, Mikey? 9 bedrooms.
A lot of bedrooms for a lot of friends every time you have a party over here.
There you go. Mikey's feeling the energy already.
That's right.
All right, this door opens up to the water closet. Then you have this beautiful floating vanity. Fixtures are gorgeous. And coming right here, we have the walk-in shower. They have this really unique glass door design for these showers or some of these rooms. On the bottom and on the top, it's clear. But in the center, they have this film or this design that gives it a little bit more privacy. And it just looks really nice, goes well with the rest of the house.
Yeah, I feel like typically we would see kind of just a fogged glass design here to give some privacy, but they had a little texture and design on this one.
Absolutely. And with that, we're done on the second floor. Now let's go downstairs and check out the amenities. Off of the first floor landing, we have the elevator here, and then hallway takes us to this space where we have this gorgeous pool table. This looks very sleek, matches the house really well and all the rest of the furnishings. You have your TV, sliding glass doors, open up to the patio on this level, which we're gonna check out in a bit. And coming this way, we have another seating area. Again, every single one of these chairs, sofas, coffee tables are so beautiful. Then you have some art pieces here. And above us, we have the spiral staircase. It took the developer here 7 years to complete this home. I believe this staircase also took a few years to design and build. Just this space with natural light coming in, all these glass walls, angles, chandelier in the center, it's fascinating. I can just sit in this room on these different couches and chairs and just look around and just take it all in.
Well, you have quite a selection of couches and chairs to sit on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They'll look beautiful. Then on the other side, you have a wine cellar. It can hold 1,152 bottles. We have these floor to ceiling mount racks, marble seating area in the center, LED lights above, just a beautiful space and a great backdrop for the seating area here. Now also, that door right there opens up to another powder bathroom. We have the gym here, which we're gonna check out in a bit. Another cozy seating area, beautiful vertical wood slats. That's a water vapor fireplace, environmentally friendly, and it looks very cool.
Those have become more and more popular.
Exactly, we've been seeing more of these, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And lastly, we have this. This has gotta be the coolest pocket door I have ever seen. It looks like a massive custom designed pivot door, but it actually pockets into the wall and opens up to the movie theater. Just like the rest of the home, this space is decked out. Look at the ceiling treatment here. I'm assuming, I might be wrong, this is for the acoustics, or do you think it's just for the looks?
It looks like some kind of high-end acoustic paneling, and since this is a movie theater, it would totally make sense to have that in here.
Totally, and looks very nice. Then we have padded walls. In between these padded walls, we have vertical LED lighting, built-in speakers, screen is on this side, these massive couches, dual elevation, very cozy space, very colorful. You have a really nice bar on the other side, and I gotta show this to everyone. These couches are super comfortable, and they're also motorized because, let's see if I can get this right. So first you lift the back, then...
Okay. We've never seen one like this before.
I'm going all the way. You're
going all the way.
So nice. Okay, it's getting really comfortable.
What was the last movie you watched, Dennis?
I can't remember.
Well, it has to be on one of the flights we've taken, right?
For sure, 100%.
Maybe like Batman or something. I think I made you watch that.
I think maybe Dark Knight, the new...
the new Batman, yeah.
Exactly. And there you go. That's the movie theater. I can't figure out. I gotta finish the job I started, Mikey.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's it for the movie theater. Let's continue. Back to the lounging area here. Again, we have the water vapor fireplace, seating area. Right on the other side, this glass wall opens up to the gym, old techno gym. You have 2 TVs, and this gym smells like a brand new car. I'm assuming it's the rubberized floors, but it smells really nice.
Yeah, it does. And you just brought up smells. We haven't talked about that in this house.
Oh yeah.
This house smells incredible throughout the entire house. It was the first thing we noticed when we walked in, and I know Ines has something to compliment that.
They designed a custom fragrance for this house, and they diffuse it throughout the entire property. And you can control the amount you want to diffuse on the app.
Yeah.
So you can have the smell very prominent, very intense throughout the house, or you can have it very subtle too. This morning, when we walked into this house, we immediately smelled it. And it's very fresh, it's very light, and I want to say kind of contemporary. I'm not an expert on
it's really hard
explaining
it's
fragrance.
Really hard to explain what a smell is, you know? But it smells great. And they even, they have it bottled up as well, right?
They have it bottled up throughout the property. So unique, right?
For sure.
All right, come on this way. So we talked about the amenities being on the first floor. They start here. You have your sauna, Let's see, this door opens up to the gym again. Sorry, because of the reflection, I couldn't see what's in there.
Yeah.
Then coming this way, we have the main section of the spa. You have this floating vanity, beautiful sink, this tile back wall with these geometric patterns. Then you have a light fixture here. I'm assuming it's alabaster. And then you have the steps taking you to the walk-in shower because you have a rain head above, body sprays, handheld. This back glass design is custom with backlighting, freestanding tub, and I really appreciate that they've curved this step around the freestanding tub. You have a spa within your home, a proper one.
Yeah.
With a sauna, you know, your vanity, shower, freestanding tub. You don't need to leave your house.
Yeah.
It's so nice. All right, follow me this way. We have this door opening up to a hallway. Now this hallway takes you to another seating area. Yes, you heard me correctly. Another seating area shared by the two guest suites that we're about to tour now. Beautiful wall paneling. You have some storage here on this side. And now let's check out the first guest suite on this level. Door opens up and the hallway takes you to the bedroom. King size bed, sliding glass doors open up, hardwood floors. We have the walk-in closet off of the entry, and then around the corner we have the open bathroom, floating vanity, water closet. This door opens up to your walk-in shower with a rain head. Really nice bathroom that complements this bedroom. Overall, I really like the design here, open concept, and then sliding glass doors take you to a balcony shared by the guest suite on the other side. Glass railing, outdoor seating area, amazing, amazing views. And coming this way, we have the other seating area. Sliding glass doors open up to the second guest suite. Again, another king size bed, couch on this side, minimalist design elements. And then we have this opening taking us to another open bathroom. It's on a little bit of an elevation. You have your freestanding tub, floating vanity, walk-in shower, water closet. This bathroom is really nice. And with that, we're done on this wing. Now, let's check out the patio on this level. Patio on the first floor is incredible. We have the staircase bringing us down from the second floor patio. It's this beautiful open space, glass railing throughout. And I want to first take everyone right here, which is the main seating area. Fire pit in the center, beautiful outdoor furniture, and more of these canyon views. You know, around the corner, if you just go right there, there is the Stone Canyon Reservoir, which is a beautiful man-made lake. Every time I drive around Bel Air and I see the reservoir, it looks so cool, and I can't believe we're like 15 minutes away from the heart of the city, and you live in a peaceful setting like this. Yeah, and we had one house tour right on the I can actually see the house from here. Early in the days of the channel, probably like our 10th or 12th video. And it's crazy to think that when we were doing that 3 years ago or so, this house, GoPro. Yeah, this house was like halfway finished being built, you know? That's crazy, 7 years in the making. And speaking of the start of the channel, I gotta look at the number right now. Oh yeah, we're almost there. We are currently at 2,999,171 followers. By the end of today, we'll hit 3 million subscribers. How crazy is that? It's been a long road. We have aged over the years. I'm sure, like, if you look at our earlier videos, we both look way younger, you know? I'm a little bit thicker. I have a few more wrinkles, you know? I think the same for you. Yeah, for sure. But it's been a hell of a journey. I happen to agree. He has a point. We made it all the way up to 3 million subscribers. We'll see what future brings to us. But this is what we get to do for a living, you know? Let's try to make it to 5 next, you know? 5 next. Help us get there. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. All right, let's continue. Rest of the patio on this level, we have an outdoor bar here. They haven't quite finished it yet. This house was just completed, but this is a beautiful space. You have a stone island here, a few fridges, sink, all that good stuff. And we actually have another guest suite here. King size bed, nice and open, gets great light. Behind this glass wall, we have the bathroom, you have your walk-in shower, floating vanity, all that good stuff. And that door opens up to a hallway that takes you to this wing. And in fact, on the other side, we also have a laundry room. So I wanted to mention that. Really nice bedroom, seamless flow to the outside. You have your Fleetwood sliding glass doors, and I've been waiting for this moment. I love this space. All right, let's get into it. Look at this covered outdoor patio. This is crazy. Double height ceilings. That walkway right there, or that hallway, is the hallway we took on the second floor that leads us to the guest suite. And you have this crazy opening, amazing scale, LED lights, fire pit, outdoor seating area. This house is like a crazy contemporary art experiment.
Not only, I guess, from the design, but also from the engineering aspect of it. It's like just built on this cliff almost, you know?
Absolutely. Again, it's so deceiving on the exterior. Then you walk in, it's this crazy 3-story mega structure. Then you have that insane pool in the center. It's pretty amazing. Those are your 2 smaller guest suites or your staff quarters at the end of that hallway. More outdoor seating. And can we face these views one more time? It's so beautiful. It's so nice out here. I would love to live in Bel Air. I think over the years, I've shown my enthusiasm in regards to Bel Air quite often. I love Bel Air. I'm obsessed with Bel Air. Much more opportunities in Bel Air. I keep talking about Bel Air, how much I love Bel Air. This is why I love Bel Air so much. I love this place. And one more thing, Mikey. Let's turn this way. Look at the scale of this property. I mean, it's just insanity. That floating corner right there is the water feature off of the entry by the front door.
I love that water feature, by the way. It just, from the drone shots.
You see the reflection on the ceiling right now?
From the drone shots, it looked really cool, yeah.
Amazing space. What's left is the 3rd floor. We have 2 guest suites there and a primary bedroom. That primary bedroom is stunning. I can't wait to show you. Let's go up there. All right, let's go check out the top floor. Again, this beautiful staircase, chandelier in the center, and coming this way, we have the steps taking us to this long hallway. So we saw the exterior of this property, and they have this tall wall, and above that, they have this linear skylight that runs the entire length of this wing, bringing natural light, and they actually follow the beams and recessed in these track lights to the wall. Looks so futuristic. Hardwood floors, wood paneling. It's a pretty cool spot. It's a pretty cool moment in this house, and I want to take everybody this way to start our tour with the first guest suite. King size bed, same hardwood floors are also here, walls of glass, looking at these views. And I need to say, all the furniture in this house is not included in the price tag, but you can buy it if you want to.
So it's for sale with the house if you want it to be.
It's up for negotiation, but it's not included in the $68 million price tag. And some of the pieces here are not cheap. I just happen to know the brands, and I'm sure like we can point them out throughout the tour, but they're all like Polyform and high-end brands, and they're not cheap.
I love the couches in the living room. I love that table on the middle floor with the Virgil Abloh book on it, the black table.
Yes.
It's a really cool one.
A lot of good stuff. Welcome to the bathroom for this room. Floating vanity, tile walls, you have your walk-in shower here, and I really like the tiles on this side. They have this really cool pattern. And yeah, this is the bathroom for this room. Now, let's go back and continue our tour back to the hallway. I love this hallway. This has got to be the coolest hallway. It runs all the way to the primary bedroom closet, by the way. This
was the first thing I noticed when I was looking at photos of this house before we shot it.
Just amazing.
I'm curious, now that we're here, we have these kind of curved arched beams above us. Mm-hmm. Is this just for looks, or does this like serve any kind of purpose structurally?
They're structural.
Yeah?
Their I-beams happen to be bent, right? And the cool thing I learned is they are not fabricated.
Yeah.
Meaning someone doesn't cut the beam in many angles and then weld the gaps in between.
Yeah.
They actually bend it.
So those curved beams are like holding the roof up, more or less.
Correct. That's your roof cantilever.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Really cool.
Insane. All right. Second guest suite. Let's go have a look. We have this long hallway. Again, beautiful hardwood floors, king size bed. You have your bathroom on the left-hand side. And this section actually cantilevers out a little bit. So you can see the first bedroom right on the other side. And because this section cantilevers out and connects to the primary bedroom balcony, you have this floating effect. You can see the ocean very clearly today, actually. That's Catalina. Yeah. I don't know if you've put that together.
It's a really nice time of year in LA to see views. It's been very cold at night. It's very dry.
Very dry.
Yeah, it's This is like our favorite time of year to shoot houses because of how nice the views are everywhere.
Minus the time crunch.
Yeah, everything gets dark a little early.
Exactly. All right, let's go back to the hallway. That was it for the second guest suite. And now we have this pivot door. We gotta show this to everyone. Very nice. Opening up to the primary bedroom suite, come on in. This space is phenomenal. Mikey, stand right there. I don't know how big this primary bedroom suite is, but this is insanity.
This is very large. This is like on the same scale as the living room, so it's just a massive open space.
Might be bigger actually.
Yeah.
And you have a small seating area off of the entry. Again, beautiful furniture. You have this pattern wall, small display case, and coming this way, another seating area. You have your king size bed on the right hand side, bed frame, details, textures, these wood slats, everything about this room, the way the furniture is placed is stunning. I'm really impressed. These wood slats are hiding an open walk-in shower. There's actually a glass wall behind it. We'll see that in a second. And then you have these views. You have the seamless floor transition to your private balcony, automatic Fleetwood sliding glass doors. You have your blackout shades, all that good stuff. I'm looking around to see if I'm missing anything. Then we have the fireplace here. And then really unique texture with wall. Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah, this is incredible. And I just realized they probably have that window in the back of the room so they get like sun in the morning and then the sun sets on the opposite side. So
that's a good point.
We didn't get here early enough probably, but I'm sure there's really cool light that comes in the early morning.
Without a doubt, and it's just such a cool detail. The roof angle here gives this room a very lofty feel, you know?
Yeah.
And that's it for the seating area and the bed. Now I'm gonna take everybody this way. So you have this raised section that takes you to your first bathroom. They have the same pattern tiles, also here in a different color, by the way. Then you have this shallow wall that houses the fireplace on one side and houses your vanity on the other side. We have the first walk-in closet here. Mikey, can we go this way? Actually, this walk-in closet is really nice. Cabinetry goes up quite a bit. We have these leather wrapped doors. In fact, can we show the inside, Mikey? Look how nice this is. Like the shelves, even these are leather wrapped.
And they have the pull down hangers as well.
Exactly.
Very nice.
And they even have a little seal in between the doors to block the light. That way the light doesn't seep out.
I don't know why. I love when they wrap doors in leather as well. When they just have stitching on doors, I find it to look very, very cool.
So exquisite. And there you go. Ready? This is the fragrance for the house.
Really?
They even bottled it.
Give yourself a little spritz. It smells very nice.
It does smell really nice. And you have a Rolex book here, accessories, beautiful details. This is the first closet. Now let's continue our tour with the first bathroom. Water closet. This is the walk-in shower, rain head above, textured tile, vanities nicely floating on this side with this orange sink. This is Antonio Lupe, by the way.
Oh, you know I like that.
I know you like your faucets, so I want to show it to everyone. There you go. And yeah, very open bathroom. You have your black freestanding tub here right next to this glass wall, so you can just sit down and enjoy your life. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, follow me. Let's continue our tour. Oh, another fun detail. This house actually has a massive safe room. Now, I cannot tell you where this safe room is. It's actually not on this level either, but it's a very cool space. They even have some plumbing lines. The development team showed me the space, but they just kindly asked that we don't tell people where it is. But yeah, you also have a massive safe room in this house.
That's something we don't really focus on, but I'm sure it's in a lot of the homes that we tour. I'm sure that's kind of owner privileges. They get to know where the safe room's at.
Exactly, you're right. Welcome to the second bathroom. Again, it's on an elevation. This pattern tile is also here. You have this beautiful stone freestanding tub. Same fixtures are also here. Corner glass, and coming this way, long vanity. This is like a dual setup. So you have the floating vanity on top, then you have the additional cabinetry on the bottom. More pattern tiles, LED lit mirror. Oh, almost missed it. Oh. Massive walk-in shower. It's insanity. Look at this thing. You have a massive rain head. It's an interesting way to install a rain head. They kind of recess into the ceiling plaster.
Yeah.
And then you have your fixtures, glass wall. Your bed is right there. super cool. The entire flooring system is floating, so you have your drains tucked underneath. That way the entire bathroom or entire walk-in shower is like super flat. You don't have to deal with the slopes. Now, it's gotta be one of the coolest chairs we've ever seen. Look at the lines and details and check this out. It may look like a rigid structure.
Oh, it's soft.
It's super padded.
I thought it was like a plastic almost.
It's like a very unique memory foam that keeps its or retains its shape. And we have the water closet here, eggshell toilet, all glass enclosed. And follow me this way. This is where we have the second walk-in closet. I mentioned it at the hallway. The same skylight assembly actually comes into this room. You have the island in the center, leather wrap, open shelving, LED lighting, racks, details, leather wrap doors. It's a really nice closet, and this is the second one. All right, now let's take everybody to the primary bedroom balcony. Again, motorized sliding glass doors open up, and it's this phenomenal outdoor space. It's so bright out today. It's such a beautiful day. You have the infinity edge pool right there, canyon views, Catalina in the distance, and I'm really glad that we got the opportunity to tour this stunning property. And now let's see this place at night. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I want to congratulate the development team for doing an exceptional job with this house. And I also want to give big thanks to the listing agents, Sally, Levik, Anita, Tomer, and Chantel for making this tour possible. More information on this listing will be in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. And if you enjoyed the tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.